Hey loves, welcome back again to my channel. My name is Jenny. So today's video is the cutting and sewing of this beautiful dress, as you can see on the screen. So this is a cup corset and it has a yoke and it has an asymmetric shape at the waist area. So if this interests you guys, don't forget to subscribe, like and share this video. So let's get into it, guys. Welcome back again, soulmates. So guys, let's get into the drafting part. So go ahead and rule out the starting line like we normally do. So divide your shoulder measurement by 2 and place it right on that starting line like so. Then I'm going to come down by ½ inch. Okay, so I'm making this for a client of mine. Then from that ½ inch I came down by 7 inches. So go ahead and divide your bust measurement by 6. Then you add 1.5 inches to get the armhole length. So I went down by 9 inches for the bust points, 13 inches for the under bust, and 15 inches for the waistline, okay, which is the half length. Then from that half length I went ahead to add 6 inches, which is going to be for the top length. Okay, so go ahead and rule out the lines. So after ruling out the lines, then for the neck width I made use of 3 inches. Then for the neck depth I made use of 4 inches. Okay, so you go ahead and connect your shoulder slope like this. Okay, so this is just like the basic way of drafting out your basic body. Okay, so this is what we are doing right here. Go ahead and place what you have at the shoulder on the chest line like so. So connect your armhole length like this. Then you divide your bust measurement by 4. So the bust I'm working with is 32.5 inches. So after dividing, I placed it there. Then go ahead and divide your nipple to nipple measurements by 2. The person's nipple to nipple is 7 inches divided by 2. Then I place it on the lines like so. Now I'm went ahead to label this out. So after labeling it, I'm going to take ½ inch at this part, then 1.5 inches towards the side, okay, like so for the dart. I'm sorry the camera went off when I was drafting this, okay, but this is what I did. So after getting the dart, ½ inch towards the center front like so, then 1.5 inches towards the side, so making 2 inches. Then I took it all the way to the bottom part of the top, okay, like so. Then I connected it this way from the bust point to the under bust. Then coming to the upper chest line, what I did, I went up by 1 inch from the chest line like so, and after that I took out 1 inch at both sides of that line going towards the shoulder area. Okay, so that is it. Then coming to this part, this is the corset towards the center front. I went in by ½ inch like so. Then after going in by ½ inch, then I came down up to the bust point line. So that is how I want it to be. So remember, you can make this deeper. Okay, so for me, from the chest line I went down by 1 inch. That is how low I want that V part area to be. So if you want to reveal much flesh, okay, so for me this is okay. This is how my clients want it to be. So I'm going to just connect the sweetheart area like this from this dark leg all the way to the center front. And after that, I'm going to connect from the bust point like this all the way to the under bust to get the first cup. Okay, so after getting the first cup, now we are going to work on the armhole area. I'm going to come down by ½ inch from the armhole line. Okay, so after that I'm going to just rule the line like so. So I'm just going to connect from this dart leg all the way to the armhole like so. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is to place my bust measurements divided by 4 on the chest line to get the point. Okay, so after getting the point, now I'm going to look for the midpoint between the bust measurement divided by 4 and the armhole length. So I'm going to look for the midpoint. So after getting the midpoint, now I'm going to just connect from that point all the way to the under bust to get the second cup. Okay, so guys, I hope you are seeing what I'm doing. If you don't understand what I'm saying, just look at what I'm doing and you will get it properly. So after doing this, guys, the next thing I'm going to do is to take my body measurements. You can see the way I'm placing my tape. Just go ahead and place your tape like that. So after getting it, I'm going to just place my bust divided by 4 on this chest line. Okay, so after doing that, guys, I'm going to also place my measurement on my under bust. Divide your under bust measurement, divide it by 4, and place your measurements at that part. Okay, so you can see what I'm doing. This is as easy as what we have been doing all this while. So just go ahead and divide your waist measurement by 4 and place it there. You can see I'm going to divide my hip measurement by 4 at the top length, and I'm going to just place it there. So mind you, there is no allowance, there's no stitching allowance on this pattern. Okay, it's just your body measurements on it. So go ahead and connect all the points together. So after connecting the point together, now I'm going to come down by 2 inches. So remember, this is a corset, it's going to have a loop at the back, so this is very necessary. Come down by 2 inches from the bust point. Okay, so this part now I'm going to connect it all the way to the bust point area. You can see that part, just connect it like this. Then I'm going to just cut this out. So guys, after cutting, just don't forget to close your bust dart. Your bust dart should be closed then. So just go ahead and blend all the shortage you have at any point on the pattern. Okay, so then go ahead and cut the patterns out. So guys, after cutting, this is what we have for the front piece. So let's go ahead and draft out the back pattern. So for the back pattern, I've gone ahead to draw out my armhole length, my shoulder measurement, my neck width, which is 3 inches. Okay, so go ahead and do all of this. So after that, I'm going to come down from the shoulder by 13 inches. Okay, so I'm going to come down by 13 inches, but I marked 13.5 inches because I actually use 15.5 inches on the front half length. If you watch carefully, you can see 15.5. It's a mistake. I made a mistake. So to get the back half length, what you're going to do is to subtract the 2 inches for the bust dart, subtract the 2 inches from your front half length. Okay, so the front half length is 15.5 minus 2 inches. So we are going to have 13.5 for the back half length. So after getting the half length, the next thing I'm going to do is to come down by 6 inches. Remember, we came down by 6 inches for the front, okay, to get the top length. So just do the same like so. So after doing that, now I'm going to take my body measurement. On the waistline, I'm going to divide my waist measurement by 4, which is the half length. Okay, divide it by 4, place it there. Then on the top length also, just like the way we did for the front, go ahead and divide your hip measurement by 4 and place it there. So after getting the shape that we want, now I'm going to take out 2 inches. So this is going to be for the back opening. Okay, you can just go in as much as you want, okay, depending how open you want the back to be. So for me, 2 inches is okay. I'm going to just mark this point out like this. Now for the yoke area, this is the kind of yoke I want. So you go ahead and draft out any style of yoke you want for your corset. Okay, so for me, this is the kind of one I wanted, and that is what I'm going to mark out like this. Very easy. The neck depth I use for the back is 1 inch. Then you come down again from that neck depth by 1 inch. Then you connect all the way to this point like this. Okay, so after doing that, now you can see what we are having. So I'm going to match up the front and the back at the side. You can see they matched up properly. Okay, go ahead and cut it out. So after cutting, guys, this is what we have for the back piece. You can see, so all of these, I'm going to add all my necessary stitching allowance on them. Don't forget to add your ½ inch all round, but except the sides of the front and the back, you're going to add 1 inch, and the bottom part also 1 inch. Okay, cut it on your fabric. So guys, I've gone ahead to transfer this on my fabric. You can see what we are having, and I went ahead to stitch it down. You can see, so I added my stitching allowance at all the areas that are important, like the cup area. Add your ½ inch, okay, at the side, at the bottom, at the top, ½ inch. This is the lining. I've also gone ahead to stitch up the lining. Okay, so we have the main fabric and the lining. So guys, so for the main fabric, I made use of doll face fabric. You can make use of crepe. So for the cup area, I've gone ahead to join it together, and for the cup itself, the bra cup, it's a little bit bigger than my client's bust, so I have to hold it down. You can see the dart, then I trim it off a bit, okay, for it to fit the fabric cup. You can see it's very easy. Just go ahead and stitch it down. So after that, now I'm going to just go ahead and place my boning channel. Okay, just go ahead and place your boning. You can make use of plastic boning or your sewable boning. Okay, I'm making use of the sewable boning alone on this particular dress, and put the bra cup inside the fabric cup. Okay, so after that, I'm going to join my cups together. You can see on the fabric like this. So guys, after joining the cup together, I've also gone ahead to join my yoke. This is what the yoke is looking like, and you can see the cup looking so beautiful. So, and also this is the lining part. I've also gone ahead to join the lining at the upper part. Okay, so it's very easy. Join your yoke, then you place the lining right side of the main fabric, then you are going to just stitch it at the top and also the side. I've also added my yoke at this part. For me, at this area, you can make use of your button, but for me, I decided to make use of a rope. Okay, so I decided to make use of a rope at that part. You can make use of your button, hook, and whatever at that area. So this is what the back is giving. I've gone ahead to add the loops, that is the lacing loops, and this is what we're having for the back. Very easy. So for those of you that would like to have like a inseam finishing at this part, what you're going to do is to just join the lining to lining and main fabric to main fabric. So for me, I'm not going to be doing an inseam finishing. I'm going to be closing up the sides of the front and the back. Okay, then after closing it up, I'm going to just stitch it down according to my client's body measurements at the side. Okay, that is how I'm going to be doing mine. So if you would like an inseam finishing, go ahead and join the lining to lining and fabric to fabric. So before doing that, I'm going to join the shoulder together like this. Just place the right side of the back on the right side of the front, and you're going to stitch up the shoulder. Okay, so just stitch up the shoulder and do the necessary things. So guys, after stitching up the shoulder, I've also gone ahead to attach my sleeves. So if you would like to know how I made this sleeve, let me know on the comment section. Okay, and I'm going to drop a video for this. So guys, this is what it's looking like. I've gone ahead to join it at the side. You can see the inside looking so clean. I've joined it at the side. You can see the side, you can see the cup, the yoke, everything is looking so beautiful and clean. Okay, so after that, make sure you give this a very good press. Remember, we are using a doll face material. It can be a little bit stuffy at times. Okay, so this is what the rope at the yoke is looking like. So I've gone ahead to tie it up, and I'm going to just lace this up. So after doing that, guys, I'm going to attach my skirt to the blouse. So if you would like to know how I achieve the inbuilt corset, that is attaching my skirt to get that asymmetric shape at the waistline, join me on our next video, because I don't want this video to be too long. Don't forget to hit on the subscribe button, like and share this video. See you in our next video. Bye.